Good morning, and I hope you've been well, and this is part 7 of our Slay the Princess playthrough, so yeah. But before we do get started, I just want to say this real quick. I honestly haven't really recorded a Slay the Princess video in a little while. The last few episodes were pre-recorded. I think I mentioned this before. If I didn't, I'll just re-say it here. The month of August has been pretty much a very hectic and busy month for me, mainly with work, going for my GED, and other in real life stuff going on, so pretty much whenever I get the time to pre-record a lot of episodes, I will sit down and record a few episodes of Slay the Princess, Rejuvenation, and Stardew Valley, and then upload those throughout the first week or two, and then kind of pick up where I left off at, pre-record a few more times, and kind of just continue that cycle. Normally, I'm not really a fan of pre-recording a ton in bulk, but it's just what has to be done right now, so yeah. The reason I'm saying it is because I might be a little bit out of the loop with certain things that have happened within the game, so yeah, hopefully for the most part I haven't forgotten too much, but if I have, then I'm sure you'll notice if anyone is watching this series, so yeah, okay, enough of that. Right, I believe we had to go with Take the Dagger because the last time we could not walk down the room without it. It wasn't a choice given to us, which is something that I've noticed at the very start of the game. You could choose not to, but then the second time you can still choose not to, but you can't, break out of the, I guess, control that the narrator had over you. And of course, the first time that we met with the princess here, and then the second time, we both ended up dead. But this is the, I think, third or fourth one, with this one in particular, that, of course, now we can only come on down here with the dagger. So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship. Yeah, it's pretty awkward. A relationship? Are you coming on to me? How would I get you on out of here? I'm here because you're supposed to end the world. There's people out there who think you're going to end the world. What do you have to say about that? What's your name? How long have you been down here? Do you know why I'm here to kill you? Okay, we've talked enough. See, here's the thing. I go back to the very beginning of the game, that there really isn't any, bad endings. I think it said something of the sort. I still feel like to some level that of course there are going to be multiple endings. I don't know anymore if there would be like a secret ending, a true ending, a good or bad ending because of the beginning text when we first started this. I have to relook at that to double check, but I'm pretty sure it said there are no premature endings or something like that. So I assume whatever you choose is just what you choose, so nothing's good or bad. But there's people out there who think you're going to end the world. I don't know if it's people though, because the narrator is the only one that has been saying that. I don't know of any other individuals that are echoing the same thing, unless I'm being forgetful. I guess out of all of them, I guess we can keep it simple. Yeah, it's pretty awkward.
I know. I just said that. Now why are you here to kill me?
I have my reasons. Do you think I just come here to kill someone without even knowing why? That'd be ridiculous. Do you know why I'm here to kill you? You're supposed to end the world. I've been told things, but I'm not sure what to believe. I think we'll go with the fourth one, because again, like I've said before, I don't really trust the narrator. I don't really trust the princess. I don't even know if I trust me as a character too, because I don't think we're innocent either. Maybe we are though. I don't know.
Believe me.
But why?
And do you think asking me what to believe is going to suddenly make everything crystal clear? Let's not pretend that's going to happen. As far as you're concerned, and as far as they're concerned, I'm going to say whatever I have to get out of here. That's just the dynamic of our situation.
I mean, fair, but also I mean, it kind of does matter because, like, if you're upfront and honest, which that's a problem though. I don't know if she would ever be upfront and honest with those kind of things though. And do you think asking me what to believe is going to suddenly make everything crystal clear? I don't think it'll make everything crystal clear, but at least give me something, anything, you know? But even if we did get anything, like actual motives, if she actually can end the world, more about the narrator, more about the princess, it's better than nothing. Because it's something that I've noticed with these questions, that they somewhat answer stuff, but they also don't really either. Which isn't a bad thing, because it's meant to be a psychological kind of game. I very enjoy, you know, these sessions that I go on being dumb and just ramble on and on and on about trying to just solve this game. If there even is a solution to begin with, I don't know. I know there seems to be a thing with, you know, this time loop thing. We have hands. The one princess with all the hands around her, I just call her hands to just keep it simple. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Let's not pretend that's going to happen as far as you're concerned and as far as they're concerned. Now, that's interesting. They're concerned. Plural. So narrator and what? Like the hero, the hunter, one of those kind of guys? A different one? Maybe the people that locked her on down here? I don't really know. I'm gonna say whatever I have to get on out of here. That's just a dynamic of our situation. I mean, I think that's... I assume she's just gonna give her a mark, get me out of the chain. How would I get you on out of here? I'm here because you're supposed to end the world. There's people out there who think you're going to end the world. What do you have to say about that? What's your name? How long have you been down here? Do you know why I'm here to kill you? I assume she's just going to give me a really nasty remark, but why not?
She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
Okay, so both situations at the very start of the game where you ask the name, she doesn't really actually give you a name.
Note the lack of detail. You can't trust her.
We've talked enough. Do you know why I'm here to kill you? How long have you been down here? I assume it's going to be the same thing that she's not really going to know. I mean, I guess I can try.
Too long.
Yeah.
Again, she offers no specifics. No matter how hard you try, you'll never get a straight answer out of her.
I don't think we've ever gotten a straight answer out of her to begin with. Maybe I'm being forgetful. That may not be, you know, fair to say, but for the most part, I don't know. How would I get you on out of here? I'm here because you're supposed to end the world. I guess I'll go with this one.
Don't just tell her that.
Why not?
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think. I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here a long time.
Just how long has she been down here?
If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous?
Not really. Not really. Because, like, again, the narrator's just, hey, yo, trust me, bro. And I'm like, hey, yo, proof? And I'm not getting anything out of the narrator. Deflect, what are you going to do if I let you out of here? I've been told enough. I was hoping you'd tell me. No, but I'm sure they have their reasons for keeping information from me. A secret from me. No, and if I'm being honest, I'm more inclined to trust you than I'm inclined to trust them. I almost want to do this just to piss off the narrator. What are you gonna do if I let John out of here? I see, and again, like, I feel like if I do this one, it's just gonna be like the same, you know, what's the phrase? Ring around the rosy? That... What are you gonna do if I let John out of here? Like, I just don't think she's gonna give a straight answer to that. Been told enough. I don't really like that answer, honestly, because she's gonna call us out on our bluff. On our bluff. I was hoping you tell me there's no reason why she'd even say anything to begin with. She doesn't like us. At this point, because we had the dagger. No, but I'm sure they have their reasons for keeping it secret from me. See, and I don't really, like, agree with that. Yeah, screw it. Let's piss off the narrator.
Sooner or later, you'll understand that I have your best interests at heart. Hopefully sooner.
Well, if you start giving me, you know, receipts, proof, evidence, just not you saying she's gonna blow up everything. The end of the world is here. I need more than that. That's the problem that I have. But again, not to be, well, I'm gonna be repetitive this entire series, but again, it's just one of those things that it's like, I've said, I don't trust the princess, I don't trust the narrator. I don't really trust almost anybody besides Smitten. Smitten's fine. Besides him, I don't really trust anyone. Sooner or later, you'll understand that I have your best interests at heart, hopefully sooner.
How sweet. Now be a pal and help me get out of here, would you? We could figure out how to deal with them after I'm free.
I still have a few more questions before I decide. I don't really want to slay the princess. Examine the chains. I'll see what I can do.
Fine. What do you want to know?
Oh, so it doesn't even... Okay.
You can't. Don't bother.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then.
Nope.
I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't... well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade. She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting.
I think she is.
Right? She is. I'm sure of it.
Yeah, we've seen it before.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
Yeah, I think so.
You know why you're here.
Yeah, I do. The mess with you. Slay the princess, I'm getting you out of here, examine the chains, I'm gonna keep you locked away down here at least for a bit, we can get to know each other. Nah, I'm gonna look at the chains.
Oh, you have to be kidding me.
I gotta say this though, even though this is probably the wrong way to do this, I don't know why I find enjoyment messing with this narrator. Even if I lose, even if I die, I am enjoying messing with this narrator.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
If you don't have the key, maybe you should go looking for it. I'm sure it's somewhere upstairs.
Let me guess, they're gonna lock the door.
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
You don't know that. And if there isn't a key, do you have any ideas besides me cutting you on out of here? I'm gonna go check upstairs, maybe the key's still lying around somewhere up there, and if not, maybe I can at least find something to break you free. I think that's reasonable.
I'll be here.
I'm sure you will.
Attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut.
Shocker.
You hear the click of a lock sliding into place. Is someone else here?
Hey, let me on out of here. Try the door. I'm not even gonna bother.
You make your way back to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd simply slain her like you were supposed to.
See, and another thing too that I go back to, I don't even think, unless there is a specific amount of answers that you can choose, I think almost every single time that you try to attempt to slay her, you just end up dying. I might be right, I might be wrong. I don't really know. I don't know.
Easier for whom? Easier for everyone.
But again, it's just, I don't know, like, I know, like, jokes aside with me messing the narrator and whatnot, I almost like, because, like, I almost want to, like, second guess myself, but again, I've just gotten almost, I mean, that's the issue though, I've almost gotten nothing out of the both of them, but the narrator is just making this huge claim that I just don't really know. And then I think about the whole, you know, time loop thing. So I don't know. I don't know.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Yes, they did.
The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
I'm okay with this, honestly.
Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the princess's arm, just above the massive, unyielding chain. You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and you make quick work of it. Before long, you're able to crack through bone, and she pulls the bleeding stub of her arm through the iron gauntlet. She didn't so much as utter a sound. Free from her bindings, the princess turns to face you, her fierce gaze meeting your eye. How is she so composed after losing an arm? It's like she isn't even bothered by it.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
I'm trying to think of any comments, but not really.
No, we won't have any
Right.
of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I just can't let her escape into the world. As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
And I assume... Oh, okay. Well, no, it makes sense because you have the first time we're able to warn her, and then the second time you can't really do that, and then you still end up dead. But this is like a different route where you have the blade, but now I can warn her. So I assume if there's another time loop thing, next time I can't warn her. Because I would safely assume we would go back to this scene at some given point.
Stop that.
I thought this was a little too easy.
Your body lunges forward to sink the blade into her back, but the princess swiftly moves out of the way before you can connect.
Look, I'm gonna be real. Like I said before, I don't want to do this.
Stop it. Stop resisting me. I am trying to get you out of here alive.
Yeah, I mean, I'll continue resisting.
The blade. Move the blade.
You're doing your best to help me, aren't you? I can see the conflict in your eyes. I'll make this quick.
Yeah, just do it.
She steps forward and pries the blade from your rigid hands.
Maybe I'll see you in another life.
I mean, technically, we kind of have already.
And then she slits your throat, almost clinical ease. Her face remains unchanged as she watches you collapse to the ground, blood flowing from your butchered neck.
This is the end, isn't it?
I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark, and you die. I hope it was worth it.
Yeah, it was. I would say it was. Chapter 2: The Prisoner.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
It's just so interesting with like all like the loops and whatnot, because like I know I'm super repetitive, I know, but I don't even know what's happening. Like, I have an idea, but at the same time I don't really have an idea. It's so weird to like describe.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu. Wait, hasn't this happened? Okay, no. But I died, what am I doing here? I guess we'll just continue as I normally do.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
You know, that's also an interesting thing, because, like, she will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. If I'm being honest, unless I'm getting played hard, which if so, I deserve it, I can't really think of a situation that she's... I mean, I'm sure she's lying about certain things. She will cheat and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Like, I don't know if she's really done everything in her power, though. Unless it's like foreshadowing, like hands, for an example. The one princess that, again, I call Hands, the one with all the hands and arms around her. I don't know. Yeah.
Yes, don't believe a word she says. Just go in, take the knife, and do what you're supposed to. Wink.
Thanks, Skeptic.
Did you just say wink out loud?
Yeah, he did. He's pretty cool, too.
No, I didn't. Wink. Just ignore this clown and focus on the princess.
Hey, narrator, if you keep this up, I will start up another death. I will side with if you make fun of Skeptic.
The interior of the cabin is less a cozy woodland retreat and more like a dungeon. A few pathetic wisps of starlight attempt to illuminate the cold, uninviting stone walls, and thick, wrought iron bars barricade the windows, reminding anyone who enters that this is a prison. The only furniture of note is an iron table, bolted to the floor, a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
So again, what's interesting is he doesn't really call it the mirror. Now I kind of see, I don't know if that's just like a torch or a light, but there's like something there between the bar. Same thing, I want to go to the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
I still find it interesting that he doesn't really acknowledge the mirror.
What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. But there was a mirror a second ago, and now it's gone. If he doesn't want us to know about it, it must be important. We should keep our eyes peeled. Maybe it'll be back.
I wish he would say wink. Like every single like sentence, he just ends it with a wink. Take the blade. Again, if I have the option to not do it, I don't really want
I'm
to get the
afraid
blade.
I'm going to insist we take the blade. We're in a dangerous situation, and I'm not letting us go down there without a weapon.
Come on, Skeptic. Just trust me on this.
Are you sure? What if she, I don't know, turns it against us? Which I'm bringing up in a purely hypothetical manner.
Right, not like it's not happened before.
Yes, I'm sure. Turns it against you? She's a prisoner here. She'll only be able to turn it against you if you give it to her. Which you won't be doing because she's an existential threat to the entire world. Okay, I'm trusting you.
Yeah, hold up. Yeah, I'm causing a ruckus here. Hey, don't I get to say here what's the big idea?
Normally, yeah. Wonderful.
Oh.
You do exactly that.
I didn't mean to skip that.
Sweeping the blade from the table before proceeding to the basement. Though,
Can I go back to an old save? I didn't mean to do that. Here we go.
Normally, yeah, but not about this. Call it a reflex. We take the knife as we go.
Bruh.
Wonderful. You do exactly that, sweeping the blade from the table before proceeding.
I guess it makes sense because, like, with Chapter 2, originally we went down without the blade, so this time it makes it that you have to take it.
Don't worry about it. We have a knife, so what? It's not like we have to use it. No, you don't have to do anything, but you do well to use it regardless. Moving on. The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an old stone staircase. A few sputtering torches attempt to vaguely illuminate your path, dancing across glimmering patches of slimy moss on the stone steps. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her voice, harsh but controlled, carries up the stairs.
Is that a visitor I hear? Please, come downstairs. It's been a while since I've had company.
I wonder what visitors she could be referring to. Were we not the first?
Probably not.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess.
You're new.
She looks up at you, the heavy collar around her neck clanking loudly as she moves. The chains binding both her wrists to the far wall, joining the metallic chorus as she adjusts her hands in her lap. Should we be worried about the one around her neck?
Now, what's interesting is this one's broken. I don't know if it really matters or not, but there is one that's broken.
Why would you be worried about her restraints? If anything, they'll make your job easier.
Uh-huh.
Have you noticed the empty chain on the wall? Odd that in a place where everything seems to serve a distinct purpose, there would be something so obviously useless.
Right.
What an interesting development. Why don't you have a seat? The two of us should chat before you bury that thing in my heart.
I'm not sure I need to do much of anything. Do you see how locked up she is? I'm just gonna leave her. Leave the princess in the basement. Nah, we'll sit with her.
You step towards the princess, but she stops you before you get too close, holding up one shackled hand.
There's fine. I'd prefer we keep some distance until we've sorted this out.
That's fair.
That's reasonable. We do have a weapon. Might as well put her at ease.
You could just go closer. Nah, I ain't gonna do that.
You do as she asks and sit on the floor, still a good distance away from her.
Thank you. Now, what are your intentions for me?
What are your intentions for me? My intentions, what do you mean? I've been here before, am I the only one who remembers that? But here's the thing, I don't remember this princess though. Unless she just looks different because of the blade option. And the first one she was all more bubbly and kind, however you want to word that. What happened after I died last time? That other chain on the wall, who is it for? What would you have me do? I'm curious about the chain, honestly.
I don't know, but you could always try it on.
Well,
Maybe it'll fit.
maybe.
I hope I don't actually have to say this, but please don't lock yourself in chains. We need you ambulatory if you're going to save the world.
That'd be just a goofy answer. Just lock yourself up here too and just ruin everything. Either way, I assumed she would, in some way, shape, and form, kill us and redo the cycle. You can expect the shackle. I'm curious. This might be such a stupid blunder. Well, no, because she doesn't really want you close to her. So, but I kind of want to. Let me go with this one for now. Well, what would you have me do? Let me just go with this one.
Let me borrow that knife. Don't worry, you'll get it back.
Uh-huh. And what kind of way and fashion, though?
That's ominous. But she seems confident. Whatever it is she has planned, I think she knows what she's doing. Oh please, she's just putting on an act to disarm you. That much should be obvious. In case you need to hear a voice of reason, it would obviously be unwise to give away your only weapon. Though if she isn't bluffing, whatever she has planned might be for her benefit alone. There's no guarantee that what's good for her is good for us.
So, what should we do?
I don't know. I'm just spelling out our options, listing the pros and cons.
Fair enough.
Then let me help you. I'll start with the cons. If you're handing her your weapon, the cons are that she might use it to escape and end the entire world. And she might use it to kill you.
That doesn't sound great. What about the pros?
There are none. The pros are that we can't trust him, possibly even more than we can't trust her. Whatever she has planned could do something to mess with what he has planned. Or maybe they're both screwing us over in their own ways.
You know, I'm starting to like the skeptic more and more. Ah, screw it, I want to do it.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Yeah, I know, but I'm gonna do it.
Why is that? Do I even need to explain myself? It's a shackle and it's one without a key. Do you want to be stuck here like she is?
You know.
And what? Is it going to lock the second we put our wrist into it? I don't know. Maybe it will. He doesn't want us to look at it. That's all the reason we need to investigate.
I'm with the skeptic. I want to look at it.
But what if he's telling the truth?
Then, it sucks for us then.
He isn't.
That's
I
right.
am.
Nah. Nah, I'm gonna look at it.
Against your better judgment, you approach the chain dangling from the far wall. The princess watches you with faux disinterest as you inspect it, though she can't fully hide her curiosity. I don't want to say what I'm supposed to say next.
What?
What is that supposed to mean? It sounds bad. Is it bad?
Yes, it's bad. Come out and say it then. You're just wasting time.
You know, I don't know, man. Spin was cool, but I'm kind of liking the skeptic a little more, maybe.
Fine. As you hoist the shackle, its heft shifts within your grasp, as if pulled by some odd magnetism. Before you can so much as blink, it practically leaps from your hands, snapping around your neck.
Thanks, narrator.
And, as if your situation weren't bad enough, the same magnetism repels your blade, which is flung from your hand and sent skittering across the floor of the basement.
Why ain't this lovely?
Excuse me?
First of all, this kind of fits into the whole idea that I've had that the narrator, of course, is narrating the story. So whatever he narrates and says, goes. So, and that's one of the reasons why, you know, leaping onto what the skeptic was saying, and it's something that I said, not exactly in his words, but very similarly, that, again, I don't really trust the princess, but I don't really trust the narrator. I don't know if any of them are good, or they're both bad, or what. I don't know. But it's stuff like this that makes me somewhat side with the princess slightly more, even though I don't really trust her per se. Because, like, again, like, that is such a weird, random thing to happen. It just magically just leaped and went around my neck. Like, that is so random.
Yes? Are we stuck here now? Yes.
Well, this is an awkward position.
Huh, so it does fit. And I guess it doesn't like your knife. We're stuck here together, aren't we? That's funny.
What are we supposed to do now?
You know, just sit here, starve. Maybe something might come on down.
Can't even cut ourselves out. Guess we'll starve.
Man, it's really difficult, man. I really like Spin because he's super goofy, but I really like the skeptic dude. I know I've said that like a million other times, but the skeptic actually might be my favorite character so far, or at least the voice. Because like another thing too, I wonder if it's like, again, like a psychological kind of thing that, because like we're clearly not like human or anything like that. If it's just, you know, voices within our head, more like a mental kind of thing. I don't really know.
That's horrible. It's not all bad. We learned a valuable piece of information.
Yes, we did.
Not to touch things we're specifically told not to touch?
No, that there's something special about this loose chain. It's clearly important.
That, you know, skeptic, I like your overthinking. You're right. Because like again, chains don't magically just, I don't know, like leap out onto you and just lock you up and chain you up, right? Most certainly don't, and I mean, I'm saying most, like I'm pretty sure all can't really do that, but who knows, there might be some weird special chain weapon mechanism down in Area 52 or something like that. I know it's called Area 51, but let's just say there's a million other Area 52, 68, 4.27. Who knows what the world has, but safely assuming most chains that we know of, they're not going to do that. So we're both stuck here. What should we do? Did you know that this was going to happen to me? Yeah, why not?
No.
I didn't think she would know. Yeah, let's just wait in silence.
You and the princess wait in silence, though neither of you knows what you're waiting for. But you're waiting for something. You're waiting for anything. This is so boring.
No, it's actually pretty exciting, man.
There must be something we can do to get out of here. There must be something we're missing.
I know it's a different princess on over here, but I remember the first one, she was, well, nah, it doesn't matter. I was about to say, like, she bit her arm, but since it's around her neck and same with ours, not like we can really, well, no, because, like, I was about to say, what, cut her arm and, I don't know, try to fling it on over, but the chain is... Who knows what direction they're going to go into.
But there isn't. Time passes. It passes and passes and passes. And the basement of the cabin remains much the same. It is cold and silent. At least the world is safe.
Thanks, hero.
It isn't. You're stuck. Too far away from both the princess and your blade to do much of anything. But she's not ending anything, she's just sitting there.
So are we.
Her very existence is a threat. It harms everything around it.
How exactly does that work?
It just does.
See, and again, it's just... Is it because, like, it's just because the narrator says so? Like, just because I narrate the story, she is a threat, and that's that? I can somewhat, like, understand that, but I think there's more to it, though. But then again, maybe there isn't.
But your line of questioning is interrupted by the passage of even more time. And after that, even more time passes again. And let me guess, the cabin remains the same.
If time is passing, the cabin can't be the same. Even if the differences are small, they have to exist. That's just how things work.
I suppose you're correct. Things are changing. The differences are small at first, a bit of weathering here, a bit of erosion there, but then they get larger.
Yeah, let's just stay in silence. She doesn't seem to want to talk,
You continue
so...
to wait in silence, and the cabin continues to change. The decay comes faster now. You can see earth through holes in the stonework, can watch lichen spread along the seams of the walls.
That doesn't make sense. Has our entire concept of time changed? What happened to starving? We should have died by now if the rocks around us are starting to erode.
She hasn't starved.
I guess she hasn't.
Even more silent time passes as you watch roots push themselves through the increasingly porous walls of the basement. Dirt seeps inside, flowing across the stone floor like a liquid, covering the ground and threatening to swallow you both. Time continues to pass, and pass, and pass, until suddenly there are no walls. And
I think he's gone.
Would you look at that? We made it out of the cabin, and nothing bad had to happen to either of us.
I guess so.
So this is the outside world. It's cold.
Interesting. But you do not get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
she's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Of course you're scared this is the end for you, but it's not the end for me. It's going to be okay. Just trust me, we've been here before and you always get scared.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything.
You know, it
Right.
might.
Part of me wants the truth, but something stronger is holding me back. Fear.
Okay. If you say so. We'll trust you.
Feels too good to be true.
It might be. You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They are gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. The decay. You've withered. Okay. So I assume before we were a lot more, I guess, like whole or something like that, but we are slowly withering, as it says there. You find yourself in a long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. Is that Hans? Yo, what is up? It's been a little bit. You're at the cabin. Approach her.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction. A mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again.
Now, real quick, what are we... Oh, we're like 45 minutes. Okay. I think this is probably a good stopping point. And... yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Love you guys. Take care of yourselves out there. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Good morning.